you're a B Corp, we're a B Corp. So I wanted to ask you, why was becoming a B Corp important to you?
Oh, well, first of all, I'm a huge fan, so thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
Becoming a B Corp, why was that important to me? I think it makes sense to backtrack a little bit. Before I started my business, I was a yoga instructor, and all the people coming into my yoga class were all coming in for the same reasons. They were stressed from work. They would come and just like crawl onto their mat, and whether it was like an interpersonal dynamic that was stressing them out, or maybe they were just like working really long hours, they were all coming in for the same reason. And so I just had the opportunity to kind of think as I was teaching, I was like, it makes sense to bring yoga to the workplace. And that's essentially when I ended up founding Office Yoga, which was back in 2011, almost, over 10 years ago. And I was able to bring yoga into the workplace thinking, hey, we can actually make it easier for people. They're not as stressed and, kind of help this like really hard, challenging work environment just be a little bit more peaceful and fun. And then
Yeah.
so I was in this world of, on my own. I really felt like my own soldier, just like going out there and trying to bring, ethics and harmony and like goodwill into the workplace. And my friend introduced me to B Corp. I didn't know what it was. She just kind of gave me a magazine when I was at her house. And I was flipping through it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Didn't think too much of it, but like about a year later, I went to an event and that's when I realized I found my people. I was like, these are my people. They're not just, they're bringing the actual practices, like these ethical yoga principles that I've always thought would be really beneficial in the workplace, in the corporate world. They were doing it, they were living it, they were moving forward and pushing the needle forward. And I knew that's where I wanted to be. So that is, why I essentially went through the really like rigorous process of becoming a B Corp. It's not easy at all, but it was so worth it to me. So worth it to be with other people that are inspiring and coming up with new ideas just to make work better, to make business better.